So after season 4 sung their hearts out for you, Frequency is the winner? Stay tuned and see why I agree and also disagree. Back to another episode of Clear Hair. Hi. Hopefully you guys make sure you caught my 34 tips thing earlier today for my birthday. Check that special out. Okay, today we're going to be talking about episodes 8 through 10. Spoiler alert, frequencies are the winner. So if you want to stop watching my video, stop watching it after a minute so I can still get that view count from YouTube. So we're going to be talking about the different groups. We're going to spend about 5 minutes on each, and then I will go ahead and I will talk about what I think about a possible season 2. And thank you guys so much for your support. And don't forget to show love to my shorts channel. Okay, so we're going to go into like who got eliminated in order. So we're going to talk about Midnight Till Morning. So this was a group that, like I said before, like I feel like the Brotherhood could use some work. You know, I feel like, you know, what happened with Connor, like putting all his energy into Allison instead of the group definitely set the group's chemistry and trust back. So they end up singing the song Reason by Hoobastank. The melody is copyrighted, so I'm just gonna do my best, you know. The reason is you. You heard it before. Anyway, so they sing that song, and I feel like, you know, they're trying to go for like that rock look, a rock sound. I feel like this one was really good. And then they sung another song too, Post Malone Circles. I'm not really familiar with that song, so I couldn't sing it back to you. But that one, I felt like just watching that performance, I felt like I was like, okay, now you guys are giving boy band. Because before it was just giving 5 assorted, you know, ChatGPT assorted people together. So they end up getting eliminated when they performed that song. So I feel like it was a good, I'm glad they gave him a chance. Because, you know, last week they were against Siren Society, I think it was. They're against that group. So I feel like it was a night. This one I really like the fact that they got eliminated. I know that sounds mean, but like it was really it was a nice conclusion to their group. But sound wise, I couldn't really see them going further than the show. Do I think it should stay together? Absolutely not. Like, I actually do not like them together. Like, I feel like they all, like, Zach has a unique sound. I actually, Connor's drama aside, I really like Connor's look. Like, it's really cool. Mason, let me do your hair. But I really like Mason's personality. And then I have on here that Shane needs to get signed either as a model or he needs to get signed as a model or a singer. Like, he needs to go further than this. Now, do I feel like they should have been eliminated earlier on? Maybe. You know, maybe, but they do have more potential aesthetically wise. Like, they just look like they make sense, but it's just vocally, like, I couldn't imagine me being like, oh, hey, is that M2M? Put that on, you know? Like, it's like I don't see me doing that. Like, that's why I was just kind of like, that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to listen to Midnight Till Morning or whatever, but like, I don't know. But the future of them, I think they did a good run. I'm glad they found each other, but it was just crazy just watching their group, how easily people can sit there and say how they're 10 toes down, but 10 toes in, and like they're 100% on board. And then when push comes to shove, the moment he saw Allison, it was over. The moment he saw Allison, it was over. He's like, brotherhood? What brotherhood? Like, it was over. But it was just really cool, like, to see that they kind of like went through it. Cause I thought that Connor was gonna leave for real, you know. But like, it was just like, it was pretty cool that like we were able to see that a lot of these groups, like, they're just trying to do the best they can. I really like that they found friendship, but do I see them continuing? No, but I do like that name Midnight Till Morning. That sounds cool, because then it could be M to M. Then they had the logo. Performance wise, I feel like they grew a lot, but I feel like because the competition, that's not a judge, because the competition was so like really like gutta for this competition, like we would have at least needed like 1 year of T&D talent development to really bring their sound forward. But me personally, I really hope Shane gets his shot. Okay. All right. So the next group that got eliminated Next is Sweet Seduction. The name sent me. I'm sorry. The name sent me. So what happened with their story was they ended up, so what happened with their story was that they ended up where they finally, like, Elsie and Hailey finally came to Allison and was like, hey, you're a meanie head. And of course Allison cried, but she cried back. And I was just like, me personally, like, they were kind of fake for that. Like, is that controversial? Can I say that? They were kind of fake for that. I feel like them going off to the side and being like, oh my God, like she's so mean or da da da. And then when she comes and they have nothing to say to her, like they were kind of fake for that. I feel like me personally, like I've had to navigate confrontation. I've had to navigate it. Like it was a really big issue for me because, you know, growing up, if you talk back, you're disrespectful. So you don't even have time to really formulate proper conflict resolution, you know? So, in that same aspect, I feel like they were really fake for that because I feel like you're sitting here complaining about something that you couldn't come and step to this person about is insane, you know? So, I wish that they would have stepped to her sooner, but me personally, like, so they ended up singing the song Ghost by Justin Bieber. And, I feel like I've never heard this song before. I never heard this song before. It was an odd pick. They were all in the same color, you know, they finally got cohesive on the look, but still it was 3 different people, you know? I think that I know what happened with that group. Like, to me, it gave that Elsie was just like, okay, if I hang out with Allison, like her good nature will take over and she'll start acting like I want her to do. I was like, believe people the first time. Like, it was in Elsie's gut. She was just like, something about this girl is not right. Like, she's very aggressive and very forthcoming. Like, I don't know if I want to be in a group with her. Listen to that voice. Don't silence her or him. Okay, like, one thing I've done that, like, I wasted a couple years of my 20s in silencing that voice. I said, this is not right. That was weird. This was weird energy. Listen to that voice. Like, listen, like put your ears up, like listen to that voice. I really feel like she wasn't, it just was not cohesive enough. I also think too, like, the performance was boring. Like, I'm a person that, like I said, like when you're a musician, like I was in band for 7 years. Dang, that was a long time. From 6th to 12th grade. So I was in band for almost a decade, and I can hear when someone's flat, when someone's sharp. Like, I've told y'all several times before, I'm not the best singer, but I know how to hold a note and I know when it's wrong. Okay. Like, there's plenty of people who are not, there's plenty of people who, can't drive a race car, but you can tell when it's being driven incorrectly. Okay. So it's just me personally, like, I didn't like the fact that they got feedback and they were like, I don't care about this. Like, they were just kind of, I don't care about it. Like, they gave them the feedback, you're not cohesive. Like Kelly said, you're not cohesive. Like, this was not good. Like, I don't know, but there were certain notes too that I feel like this was another part that I didn't like, was that, like, Hailey is not, she's not what I would consider like a blower, you know, like Allison's a blower, Elsie's a blower. So like, I feel like at one point during the performance when they were singing Ghost by Justin Bieber, one point during the performance, like her voice started breaking. I was like, yeah, because you're trying to keep up with people who are not, you're trying to keep up with people who are not on the same level as you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's kind of similar to when you meet somebody who is good at cross country. Ooh, that word. There's somebody's good. You're not going to be able to touch a sprinter. Like, our muscles are formed like completely different. Me, like, it's rare for somebody, unless you're training for the Olympics, it's rare for someone to run faster than me. It is. But like, long distance, I don't got it. I don't got it. All right. I'm talking about regular people. I'm not talking about people who be training ready for 2026 Olympics. And we're not talking about you. But like, I don't know. I just felt like, anyways, but they ended up disbanding. I feel like they should never talk to each other again. And yeah, just block each other. Like, I just feel like Allison is, at first I thought she was being, you know, forced right. I was on her team, but she's just very toxic. And then Hailey has a beautiful voice, but it's just like, she's not a powerhouse singer. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't need a powerhouse singer. We needed Aaliyah as much as we needed Whitney Houston. And then Elsie, call Disney today. Disney will pick you up so quick. Stop playing. Elsie, whenever you can. Disney is calling. All right. So the next group that we're going to talk about is Solidified, now called Iconics. For my K-pop fans, Icon is still a group, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if YG's gonna approve that. They're gonna be like, we already have Icon. Why are you talking Iconics? Iconics also sounds like pentatonic, so they were told by Liam, rest in paradise. They were told by Liam that the name was too corny, like Solidified. They're like, that's corny, and so. So I think of another name, so they did Iconics, and I was like, I still don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not good. So they did, I have on here, they did Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. I was like, they're singing songs that like my chest got tired. You better, can we talk for a minute? Copyright? Okay. But like, that's my song. Like Tevin, he sung that from his chest. Like you ever hear the choir director say sing with your diaphragm? Like he sung from his diaphragm. He wasn't like, can we talk? Chest voice. Can we talk? From your diaphragm. Like he was sang it. Anyways, but like they sung that song and I thought that was good, but like some of the choreo, Liam said I could see the choreo in your eyes. It's like, cause sometimes like when you're dancing, you can kind of see somebody that's just like 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Like you kind of see the choreo in their face. Like it's not like a nice little. Like they're not like the face. Like there's certain parts where I was like, oh my god. So they sing that song and they get proved to the next round. So the next song they sing is Saturn by SZA. Na 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 Saturn. Na 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 Saturn. Na 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 na. I think I only heard it like a couple of songs, but anyways, but they sing that song. They end up singing that song, and then that was I wrote down, I was like, this is the Malik show. like, so with Saturn, like Malik has a very full voice, and like Shade started to complain saying, hey, like I feel like this is not you know, it was on Saturn, and then it was also on Can We Talk that Shade has been like, it's been a recurring issue. It's like, dang, like I feel like I got no parts, you know. And me personally, like I'm on Shade's side. Like I truly feel like when I'm listening to a boy band, if I want to listen to y'all individually, I would have just listened to y'all before y'all joined each other, you know. I love the fact that they were able to like work past that. Like I truly feel the brotherhood. Like I be feeling like I'm interrupted. And like I was all right, I'm gonna leave y'all brothers to yourself. Like I was like, they really like each other. And then I have down here as well, just being able to share the stage. So for example, so their final song before they got eliminated in the semifinals was Bye 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 by NSYNC, and I feel like I heard everybody. So that was really cool to hear everybody's voice. The choreo was good. It wasn't the best, but like you remember before, like Landon was like bye 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 bye. Like they wasn't like really like he wasn't he wasn't dancing. So I love to see improvement, like taking those notes. I like that Landon is becoming more confident. I have my notes about them. Bradley has the best facial expressions. He's really good. Shade is just like Liam Payne said, Shade is a natural star. He is. Cause like there was a part that he said it's a bit cheeky. Cause there was a part where like they're like everybody was like bye bye, and like Shade was like bye bye. Like it was just like it was so cheeky. Like I don't know how this girl, like that was my favorite part of the performance. Like he's just a natural, like there are some people who are like, some people like they're just natural stars. Like they have that it factor, like just naturally it, like he's him. Like Shade, wherever you're at, you're him. Okay. The only critique I would have of Shade is that there is a tendency that sometimes like where I call it deer in headlights. I call it DIH when you're performing, where there was times where he was just like that enough, but I can't hold on, so I'm leaving you behind. Like I'm coming for like it's like a deer in head, like like I don't wanna have enough. Like there's gotta be some type of like emotion there, but that's easily fixed. You just gotta know your weakness. But me personally, I want them to get signed today. I wouldn't name them Iconics. I still like Misfits, but like I want them something else. Like I still don't like, I want them to be named something else. Solidified was a little cheesy. Iconics was, I don't like it still. Like it sounds similar to Icon, and I love me some Icon from Korea. So I don't know, but Liam went backstage and was like, hey, I just want to let you guys know, like One Direction didn't win, they won third, and you guys are good. That was so sweet. Okay, so coming in at number 2, so season 4, sorry, I'm getting my heart, my heart hurts. So season 4, they're just going through, so they did Believer, Believer by Imagine Dragons, Believer, Believer, love that song. I was like, I felt up on my chest. They performed that song. So, you know, like throughout the episode, they're just talking about like just like truly putting everything on the line and making sure they're perfect about it. And then they had they performed Jasmine is it Sullivan? Is it Jasmine Sullivan? Give me right in the comments. Bust the Windows. I was like, you bring me back to 7th grade. Bust the windows out your car. Na 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 na, copyright. So that they did that song. I was like, yes. And then that one, the critique on that one was that Believer, they loved that performance, but with Windows by Jasmine, they were just like, it was a little theatrical, but like it was a I bust the windows out your car. Like it felt very like almost felt like Broadway-ish, and I was like, it was a little bit theatrical. So I was like, okay, I can see how they, okay. And then they performed the song that I thought, me personally, was gonna help them win the competition was "Human" by, sorry, something in my eye. "Human" by Rag and Bone Man. I never knew who it was by, but whenever I says I'm only human after all, yeah, I've heard it before. They sung that song and like, you know, I'm not crying. Like it literally is like there's something in my eye, like for real. I don't know what's going on. I'm wearing like a quarter lash anyways, but D, who's the founder of the Pinky Promise, D, he was basically talking about like he grew up like his dad wasn't there and his dad wasn't there, and like being able to like he wants to be perfect so he can be able to do everything properly. So it was just really like it was just really emotional for everybody. Like everybody was standing up, like tearing up. Even AJ McLean was even he like found it like difficult to like talk, you know, like basically get through. So they did that song, and then so like the final song they did Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Y'all know that song. I played everywhere. I don't know how the beat goes. How'd it go? I don't know how it goes. That was flat. I don't know. You know that song. It's too high for me. My voice. I'm blinded by the lights. Okay, yeah, that song. Anyway, so that was the song they sung for the final one, and so they ended up losing to Frequency, which I'll talk about in a minute. And you know, there were several times throughout the competition where they were told by the judges saying, oh, we're looking at the winner, like you guys have this emotional impact on us that we really like. And I'll talk about my overall review later, but I know why they didn't win. I think that's what's more heartbreaking to me. But let's go on to the growth of each member of the groups. Like so, like with D, like him coming from, you know, he was almost in Iconics, but he, you know, made an Air Pinky Promise with Aaliyah, and you know, it was really cool that they kept to that. And like he had like this vision, like he's like, I have to have Aaliyah. I was like, to me personally, like that group, like, and then Cameron is her son. Like Cameron is her son, and then Katie, like honestly, like Katie, like I don't know if you ever come across this video, like I am your number one fan. Like Katie's voice, like I feel it in my belly. Like the tone of her voice is it's so full. Like it's so full. Like Aaliyah's voice is beautiful. Cameron's voice is angelic. D's voice, I said D sound like grown man. Like I don't know why I put it. He sings like grown man. And Aaliyah's voice, I love her voice. I just love mostly Aaliyah's light. Like she has this light to her. Like I truly feel like, I don't know, like she, like the group overall just has, like to this day, like I know they didn't win the competition, but they won me. Like I mean when that first saw them, I was just kind of like, I was kind of iffy, and then I saw them perform together. I was like, we have our winner. I think I said it about, like, I was like, we have our winner. I was like, save the money on the production. In all episodes, we have our winner. I felt like, I don't know, like I'll talk about that later, but like there's no season 4. You are I don't like your name still, but like you are the people's champ. Okay, so coming at number 1 is gonna be 3 Quincy. So they sung, so 3 Quincy, they sung the song Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. I don't think I've heard I'm the bad guy. Like, I don't think I've heard the full. I realized that I've never heard the full song. I've never heard it. I just realized that. So I was like, when I was on dun 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 dun. Like I was like, oh, I never heard the full song because I think I've always listened to like the chorus, duh, and then like I kind of move on, you know, like and we love some Billie Eilish. I don't know why that was, anyways, but they sung that song and they did the choreo to it, which like I said, I have down here. I was like, they. Who dancing hard as them? Honestly, like no one's out dancing 3 Quincy. No one. Like the choreo hits each time. Like their choreo. Like I don't know why people are even thinking about talking any trash about them. Well deserved win. But so I have one here too. Have You Ever by Brandy. That sung that song. That was like more of a ballad. Have you ever done you cry? Like that was like, that's a song that you sing like your man had to have just broken up with you. Like you got to be on the verge of tears to make this song sound good. And they were really good with that. I like the fact that like there's just such a sisterhood. Like I'm so glad it's just the 3 of them. No offense, but I'm so glad it's just the 3 of them. And then they did Have Mercy as well. And then like the end part of Have Mercy, they all dropped back. But I was like, see, I wouldn't be able to have the bravery to do that because they're like, okay, Claire, we're gonna set you up to jump. I'm like, because the part where they fall back, I'm just like, where did they go? I know it's like a mat right there, but I would have been like, you know, like you gotta truly like, you gotta just go for it. I was like, see, this is why I'm gonna keep my 30 something self, mid 30 self at my house because I could not. They look so scary. So their song that they sung finally was Mariah, Always Be My Be My Baby. That's my song. That's also my song. Like it's like they went into my cell phone, my cellular device, went in that phone and like got every song that it's like they went into my phone and got like every song that I've ever listened to a day in my life. So woo. That, and then they sung that song, which I was kind of surprised by the song selection. I would have chosen like TLC, What About Your Friend? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Like I would have chose something like TLC, What About Your Friends? Like usually Mariah Carey was kind of odd, but overall, so they end up winning the competition, which I did the math. Though the prize is $500,000, so that's about $160K each, you know, with $20,000 to be split for whatever. But I feel like the right people won because they really showed what the show was about. And that is just showing growth. Like I feel like I remember with Miss Nori when she first came on the show, I was just like, that diction, mama. That diction, okay? Diction, ability to pronounce words correctly while singing. The diction was crazy, but her tone is so beautiful. Like she just needs to fix her diction. She did. Like she's that person. Like she reminds me a lot of myself, and that's why I like her a lot. Like she's more like, hey Claire, your jokes need to be funnier in your videos. What else did you say? You know, like that's me. Like me, I'll go through and like you give me constructive criticism. I love being corrected with love. So that's what they did. Brianna's tone has immensely got through. Winnerly, such a pretty name. Winnerly also she's like stepping into the role of powerhousing, because I feel like she was kind of like, you know, using safe songs, but she was just like, I want y'all to know I got the pipes, you know. So I'm really excited for these girls. I want them to be signed. I want them to be prayed for, not prayed on, prayed for, that, you know, as they enter into this machine of the music industry, that they're protected and everything. Just really want them to be able to pursue their dreams. Like, they're an amazing group. I would just wish them the best. So congrats to them. Okay, so first things first, y'all think y'all slick. I feel like I'm gonna just say my overall review of the show. First things first, the winner. I feel like season 4 was set to win, but somebody told them no, because I can tell, like I said, like I can read faces. I can tell from just visually that the judges look kind of like, it wasn't genuine. It did not feel genuine. It did not feel organic. Like, there's something there that they can't say, but somebody told them do not have season 4 win, because it was odd. It was odd. Like, to see a performance to see a performance like that and not just automatically crown a winner. Like, let's keep it a buck. Frequency winning came out of nowhere, and people are just like, "Oh my God, you guys are haters." I'm not hating. Have you watched my video again? I'm not saying. I literally said well deserved. I said at the beginning, but before y'all try to sit here and try to run with it, she's hating. Her old self is hating. I know. I'm old. I know. But something's not right. Like, my discernment is telling me that somebody told them that they cannot win. I don't care what you promised. I don't care what you said. They cannot win. Something's not right there. Number 2, I was like, but I really hope that season 4 still gets signed, because like the world needs their voices. They need their voices. I have on here, AJ is a really good host. I don't know if y'all know this, but people are annoying, and AJ is a nice breath of fresh air. He was always one of my favorites in Backstreet Boys, after Kevin, of course. But like, AJ is an excellent host. Like, I don't know if he wants to further go into like being a host, but like, AJ is just, this might be your calling, sir. Short King, this might be your calling. Like, he's really good at it. I felt like he empowered people. He didn't play favorites. He empowered people. He didn't play favorites. Like, I felt like he brings me back to the TRL days of when the hosts were not annoying. They're not trying to get on. They're just vibing. Like, it was just mostly like, I really liked him as a host. Like, he was the best part of this show. Like, he was really good. I have on here too, Nicole Scherzinger. She was also a great mentor. I feel like she gave necessary critiques. It wasn't here to build ego. Like, bring back people who don't have egos. We love these people. Like, they're just trying to make you do better. Like, Kelly was a good thing. And then Liam, rest in paradise. He was another good, perspective. Like, I really want, this goes to my next one, I really want them to have a season 2. Like, I really like that. It just brings me back to like when a simpler time. Like, it just brings me back to that time where we could actually watch a show and truly like see somebody get built, like truly see somebody like progress. Like, it was just really, really nice to see that. I have on here that this is another thing too, like with season 4. It kind of reminds me of this season. There was season 13, but it's unlucky, right? Season 13 America's Next Top Model was when they chose like only models under 5'7", right? So the winner was like 5'6.5". I was like, listen, this is what I'm talking about. When, like, y'all will sit there and say that you want conventional, and then you want unconventional, and then when you get it, you don't bet your money on it. Like, I truly feel like they did not want to bet their money on season 4. I feel like it. I really feel like they did not want to bet their money on them because they're not conventional, And it was just very blatantly obvious, because like I feel like parallel to America's Next Top Model for season 13. If you really want to show the industry, put a girl who's 5'2" on that runway, and let's see what time it is. Okay, let's see if you really want to do it. Like, don't sit here and say you want it and you don't. Like, I'd rather you come to me clean up, like, hey, we're just going to use it as a gimmick to get people to watch the show, but essentially we're going to choose a safe bet. That's fine. Then say that then. Just say that then. Like, there's no need for all this BS back and forth. Like, just say that then. I truly feel like I still love the fact that Frequency won. I really love the fact that they won, because like, it really showed that if you work hard, you can really achieve your dreams. But I don't know. It was just very abrupt. Like, it was very abrupt. They were kind of leading toward them winning, and then all of a sudden, so I don't know if they did that for shock value or anything, but it's definitely, I don't know, it's a little bit of shade there. But I'll leave the last only the last couple of seconds for In Honor of Liam Payne. Again, I really enjoyed the show. It was such a treat. Thank you.